that heart-centered hustle. Caring for my team, we can't go wrong. Won't ever quit, no, I won't ever stop. This passion inside me will give you it all that I got. Give me that heart-centered hustle.
So let me tell you the truth about promotions. They rarely go to the person waiting to be noticed. They go to the person already acting like they belong at the next level. Now, I'm not talking about ego. I'm talking about embodiment. Because leadership isn't about something you get. It's about something you carry long before you're given the title. Years ago, I was in a role that I felt, completely overlooked. I had ideas, initiative, a ridiculous amount of color-coded charts. But while others were getting tapped for leadership development programs and stretch assignments, I was holding down the fort. Until one day a mentor pulled me aside and said, Chris, you're waiting for a title to start leading, but people who get promoted, they start leading long before the title ever shows up. Now that hit me like a brick wrapped in wisdom. So I changed my posture. I started showing up to meetings like they matter. I started taking initiative like I owned the outcome. And I encouraged others like I was responsible for their growth. Now, this wasn't in a look at me way, but it was in a look at what's possible way. And 6 months later, the promotion came. But here's the twist. By the time I got the role, I was already doing the job. So many people wait for permission to be who they're called to be. I'll say that again. So many people wait for permission to be who they're called to be. But leadership does not begin with the title. It actually begins with a decision. A decision to, I'm going to show up with excellence. I'm going to speak up with clarity when nobody's asking. And I'm going to lead with conviction when nobody's validating. Because you don't rise to the level of your title. You rise to the level of your habits. And the people who go the furthest, they treat their current role like it's sacred ground, while they're preparing for what's next like it's already in motion. They show up early, speak with intention, take responsibility without taking credit or needing credit. They lead from within, not from above. So if you're wondering how to move forward in your career, start by moving deeper where you are. Own your outcomes. Don't just focus on your to-do list. Look at the gaps and then fill them. Add value, even when it's not your job description. Lead the conversation that elevates the room. And also think about, how do I encourage people like it's a part of my job? Because guess what? As a leader, it is. Show up today like the leader you want to become tomorrow. Because consistency builds trust, and trust creates opportunity. What if the next level of your career doesn't start with the job offer, but it starts with how you show up on Monday morning? Listen, don't wait for the title. Don't wait for a spotlight. Don't wait for a perfect moment. Lead now. Thank you for tuning in on Heart-Centered Hustle. If this episode spoke to the leader you're becoming, send it to someone else who's ready to level up. My name is Christopher Appleton. If you want more content on heart-centered leadership, go to heartcenteredhustle.com. That's heartcenteredhustle.com. Until next time, don't just do the job, become the leader, and let the role catch up to you. Peace.
Heart-centered hustle, it keeps me going strong, caring for my team.